I'm going to. What do you mean if? It's just a matter of when. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Welcome to the official groundbreaking of the new MRC, and we are very blessed to have Mr. Mike Nagar here, who is our namesake of this whole park. So thank you again for being here. This is the cool part about Temecula is we're at that stage in the city where we're redeveloping. And this is a perfect example of redeveloping Temecula and revisioning Temecula. So we acquired this property, I don't know how many years ago, but we saw a vision for this property for this whole area, which is in need of something like this. I mean, the sports park at Ronald Reagan is fabulous, but at this kind of north end of town, there really is nothing like this. So this is a great opportunity for the city to step in and create a vision for the future right here on the north side of town. So thank you all for coming. I'll give you a little stats if you don't know, which you probably do. The old building here was about 6,000 square feet. The new one's going to be 8,300 square feet. The pool is going to be much bigger and nicer. Obviously, it's no palm trees are going to be in the middle of it. And, there's going to be a lot of offices. A lot of programming is going to take place here, too. Dance studios and stuff like that. So it's going to be a really great addition to this whole area. So I'm going to ask our mayor to come up and give a few remarks.
Well, I got to say, the thing I'm most thrilled about seeing here this morning are all the BMPs that are in place, straw wattles, you guys, look, we have to be the example of how to do things right in this city, and you certainly are. We've got the recycling going on here for C&D. We've got our green waste over there. I mean, this is beautiful. So kudos to the city for, managing the project as we know they always do well, and leading by example there. I just wanted to say welcome. Thank you all for joining us this morning, and we're so excited to see that other building come down and look forward to a new future. I'm looking forward to the ribbon cutting on Liam's place at some point too. It's going to be a nice addition to a wonderful new amenity to this park. It's good to see the Nagar family here, and recognize the importance of what you've contributed to this city. Also wanted to say a special thanks to all my colleagues for continuing to support all the good work and investment in our community services department, and not just the infrastructure but all the wonderful programs, and of course the community services staff for always having coffee at these events. That's important, trust me. But beyond that, just making Temecula the very special place that it is. Public safety is our cornerstone. It's our number one thing that we always start with. And I always say, if you can't get that right, we have no business doing anything else. But in Temecula, we're the 16th safest city in the country. So we got that right, and we're able to focus on good things like this for our community that only make it better. So thank you all for coming out here, and look forward to seeing this thing move forward.
All right, Councilmember Swank is up next. Mayor Pro Tem Swank, sorry.
Yeah, thank you very much, Councilmember Stewart. It wasn't that long ago that we were sitting in this building that is no longer here with the community, right? And we sat at a bunch of round tables and we discussed, we wrote on whiteboards, and we talked about what could this space be. And a lot of great ideas came out of those meetings. And it's just an honor to be a part of a team that is going to bring something like this to this community. This is going to be an anchor for this part of town. With the new pool, the rec center, that'll be a flex space, if you will. Offer a lot of different opportunities for the families that live around here. And if you start to look, there's a lot of families that live very close to this space. So we're really excited about that. And Councilmember Stewart mentioned reinvesting. I think that's important. As we turn this page on our history, we are reinvesting in these spaces and really just making our community better than it already is. And it just brings me so much pride to be a part of that. So thank you everyone for coming today, and I look forward to cutting the ribbon in hopefully a year or so. All right, thank you.
All right, now we have the man of the hour, Mr. Mike Nagar is going to come up, former city councilman for decades.
Thank you, brother.
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you too. First, I have to say, you now know what to get Matt Ron for his birthday. Hay bales, swaddles, best management practice implements, okay? Just dump them in front of his house and he'll love it. It's a proud day for the Nagar family, and this is something that's been in the works for a while. Hi, Marianne. Seen you slip in there. It's been in the works for a while. I know that the uses are evolving, as you said, and as Councilmember Swank said, and having a rec center here and all the possibilities that come with it. I also remember when we were planning this and charretting this, we thought that it could also work as sort of an intergenerational center where the old and the new can come together, where the young and the elderly can come together. And then, of course, we have the special needs park here as well. And when I thought about all that, I thought about what does it kind of mean? And just something in my mind popped up, a term, the long road. The long road. Not only did it take us a while to get here, and there's a storied past regarding this building and how it was built and the foresight the council had in helping the YMCA get built, which is now getting torn down for various reasons. But the long road. When you're an elderly person and you travel through life, you gain a lot of wisdom. And it's a long road when you get up there in years. And there's so much in this community and at the center that those who traveled that long road, that elderly road, are going to contribute here. They have very much to contribute. And then I thought about the long road as it related to special needs. Those are younger families, but the road is very, very long, fraught with all kinds of difficulties and challenges I could not even begin to talk about, from all types of special needs. What is exciting, what the city has always done, what the council has in mind today, and I know in the future, is the intersection of those two roads and how both of those roads cross to help each other. I can only imagine the children and the special needs children that'll be here that'll bring so much joy to the elderly population. And then I look back and I think, what about that elderly population who have so much love and experience, not only to help the kiddos and the parents, but also the special needs kiddos and the parents, to tell them, look, I've traveled the road. It's going to be okay. Okay, this has happened to me. Let me tell you what we did. So there's a blessing here today. If you can just, not just in building things, okay? There's a blessing here that's hidden unless you peek underneath all of this rubble and see what's happening here today. And I just wanted to recognize that blessing. Lastly, I can't tell you how much it touches me and my family to see you all. It really brings joy every time I see all of you guys. And I miss all of you very dearly. I really do. But you're always in my thoughts. So God bless you all.
Once a visionary, always a visionary. Okay, now we got the Community Service Chair, Miss Kathy Sizemore. Mrs. Kathy Sizemore.
Good morning, everyone. It is so great to be out here with you this morning, breaking ground here for this new rec center. I will never forget the very first class that I took at the current Temecula Community Rec Center. I was newly pregnant with my first child. I was around 12 weeks along, not even showing, but boy, was I excited to be taking a pregnancy yoga class at our rec center. Now, as my family grew, so did our usage of the CRC. My kids took science classes and art classes there. We took swim lessons. And over the years, our Cub Scout pack and our Boy Scout troops, they would rent the multi-purpose room and we'd have meetings and special events there. That rec center really became, the whole Ronald Reagan Sports Park became a center for many happy activities and events for our family. Now, back in the early 2000s, when I look at it, my family was young and so was our city. And that rec center and really that whole sports park, that was really a center point for our community. It was very central for all of our residents to access those services there. But since that time, our population, our city has nearly doubled. And our communities, our residents have moved further to the north, out to the east, and to the south. And that rec center is no longer really central for a lot of our residents. As we've been looking at updating the Quality of Life Master Plan, one idea that we've discussed in our committee is the need for us to bring our services closer to where our residents live in their neighborhoods. And that's exactly what this Margarita Rec Center is going to do. It's going to bring our high quality programs and classes central here to these residents that surround Mike Nagar Park. This is going to be a rec center that I can envision mothers and fathers in the surrounding neighborhoods pushing their kids in strollers walking to. Leave the cars at home. This is going to be a rec center that teenagers can get on their bikes and ride to access the high quality programs and the classes that the Temecula Community Services Department has been delivering to our residents for more than 30 years. And in addition to that, it's going to enable us to increase the class offerings and the programs that we're going to be able to bring to the residents of our great city. Thank you.
Right, now we have Scott from DLS Builders going to come up and give a little something. So.
Thank you. Good morning. My name is Scott Shalio, DLS Builders, and on behalf of the construction team, our design team, SVA Architects, we have Bob Simons, Lori, and Judy here. We're honored to partner with the City of Temecula for this project. We're looking forward to all the amenities and opportunities that this project is going to provide to the city. So we appreciate being here. Thank you very much, and look forward to seeing everybody at the ribbon cutting ceremony at the end of the project. Thank you very much.
You know, it's funny, as I was looking around as everybody was talking, I see all this high density housing around here, apartments, and I think, you know, there's a lot of people who can't afford to buy a house in Temecula. So this is going to be a very important thing for them to feel like this is home. You know, they're gonna sink their teeth into this park. Their kids are going to be able to walk to it so easily, you know, all around here. I mean, there's a lot of apartments right around here. So that's a really cool thing. It was just an afterthought as I was looking at the apartments. So, all right, I think we are ready to do the official shovelings. So anybody who's shovelings, right, come on up.